we'll be looking at reversal versus a pullback and understanding how pullbacks look and understanding how reversals look. So before we get into this, I want to talk about two things. Phases of market delivery. These two things might be the most important things you'll ever learn because the market only moves in two different phases. The first phase is accumulation and the second phase is expansion. And so once you program your mind that the market doesn't move without expanding or accumulating, you can differentiate when a reversal will occur or a pullback will occur. In this price tag, you can see we were in a bearish market structure and then we had a market structure shift above this high. And after we had this market structure shift, we can see we had a retracement into a PD array. If this is an order block or a higher time frame fair value gap, it doesn't really matter. But after that market structure shift, we can understand at this point, after the market structure shift, we switch to a bullish market structure and we can understand whatever bearish candles occur, we're going to assume that it is just a pullback and these lows will hold and will continue to go higher. And so this is what happens. We tap into this price structure here. It is a fair value gap or an order block. It can be whatever. And so after this market structure shift, we understand that whatever happens after the market structure shift will always be considered as a pullback rather than a reversal. If we have a market structure shift, it makes no sense to then have that market structure shift and then reverse without tapping into a point of interest. This is how we define a pullback rather than a reversal. This will always be accumulation. Pullbacks are always considered as accumulations, right? And you can never reverse from an accumulation. This price leg could never ever reverse without tapping into a higher PD array. Now we can get into what a reversal looks like, but for an accumulation, you can never ever reverse from an accumulation that looks like this. The only way we can do it is go higher. And this makes sense because we haven't tapped into a higher PD array yet. So now, what does a reversal look like? A reversal has three things it must have before it can actually reverse. So number one, a reversal must tap into a higher time frame PD array or point of interest. This can be done with a 4-hour fair value gap, a 1-hour fair value gap, or hourly highs, daily highs, whatever it might be. You must have a higher time frame PD array in order to reverse, or a point of interest. You must sweep liquidity before you reverse. The next thing is a SMT. I'll talk about what an SMT is in the course, do not skip through, but an SMT is needed, a smart money technique is needed in order for a reversal. And the third thing is to confirm a reversal is a SysD. I'll be talking about SysD and SMTs and this model of reversal in the future in this course, but those are the three things that you must need in order for a reversal. So we can go back to the example and we know that we have not met any of these characteristics. We did not tap into a higher time frame PD array. We did not have SMT at these lows, and we did not have a higher time frame SysD down back to the lows, right? So this is merely just a pullback into continuing higher. This is all just accumulation. This is all just a phase of market delivery. What we can assume is reversal from here, accumulation phase right here, and then another expansion from here. And what happens here, this is another accumulation and to another expansion. And what you can see here happens again is accumulation, straight expansion right here. This is also a accumulation straight to an expansion. So we have multiple instances where price shows that you have to accumulate, then you can go higher. Price can never retrace from an accumulation. Always remember that. That will be one of the most important skills you can learn as an ICT trader.